Okay, guys, one more. Um, Lost my train of thought. One more set of, or next stage on the Routemaster. This is stage 101. Had to do a little bit of playing with the settings in OBS. I now have my pause that I didn't have on the last video back. So on this video, we're going to be putting, let me go ahead and switch cameras. We're going to be putting these two over top of the windows, this vent, couple of hinges. So let me go ahead and switch back to the bus. Get out a couple of NM screws. There's actually, I believe, there should be 4 per side. Let me make sure. Yeah, these covers that go over top, the rain shields that go over top of the windows are exactly the same part, so I can just get out 8 screws. Not a black one though. So there's 4, 8. Put these screws away, get the oil out, and these will just go over top like that. And actually it looks like there's a hole back there for a pin that does not exist. I wonder if this goes down just a hair further than... No, it goes all the way up to the top. That hole is just there for no reason. What I'm talking about is on here, if it'll focus, you've got 2 holes at the top, 1 hole at the bottom. That middle hole does not get used for anything. Yet. Always got to say yet on these things. So I'm going to go ahead and put the screw through plastic first. If it'll go. Then I'll put this in place. Have the one screw to hold it in place once it's there. The other 3 will be a piece of cake. Dip this one in oil. And then put this one in. That one fell. You saw that one drop right into that hole. Interestingly enough, it's like that hole is not threaded. I wonder if maybe I have it. It can't be on the wrong side since they should be the exact same parts. Let's see if this one will pull it in. It is secure. It's not secure. Let me see if I pull this one back out, what'll happen when I put the one on the other side, if it doesn't want to come out at all. Let me take this out, if I can get it to come out. I'm going to try this screw on the other side over there. Maybe just because, if I can, come on. That will be irritating if they both just drop in. So let me try that side. That one actually threaded in, which tells me this hole might have an issue with it. And if it does, that means I will have to glue it down. Very strange. That one actually threaded in. I'm not going to tighten it any further. I don't want it to do anything screwy and like pop loose. That one's tight. That one's tight. I apologize, you probably can't see through my fat hand. So all four of those are tight. These four over here. The problem is right now with focus. These cameras do not like red. So I'm going to go ahead and put this one on the other side. I'm going to do the top screw first, top right, as you're looking at it. And hopefully I won't have the same problem I did on the last one. It is doing the exact same thing. So let me go ahead and get these in there. It's kind of interesting because the one that seemed to make the difference was the top one in the middle. And it is not going in where it's supposed to for crap. There we go. There's that one. Let's see if I can get this one to go in now where it's supposed to. Seems to be missing still. Let me get the bottom one over there on. Neither of those are going in where they're supposed to. Okay, let me take it back, completely back off because it's not playing nice at all and I can't get those screws are not going to come out while it's on there. So I'm going to get the middle ones done first. I'm going to leave these screws sticking through the piece. And hopefully everything will line up and catch this time. Got the bottom one on the middle that I'm starting right now as well. Okay, do this. That one's good. Now that one's playing screwy. Okay, I will be back in just a second. Be no time for you guys. Okay, I am back, and while I was gone, I got all the screws started as best I could. I think this one here might still be not threaded, but it shouldn't matter that much. Since it's the center one, once they're in there, they're going to stay in there. And so that's got those rain shields done. Fix place. So the next thing that I've got to do is over here on the other bench. I need to take these two hinges and attach it to the grill here. Grill goes like this on the bus, and it shows the hinge side out with the pointed end down here attaching there. So let me get two BP screws out. Being plastic, I will not dip, or that they're going into plastic, I will not dip them in oil. just two of the red ones. And so I'm going to take the screw, and put it through the hinge, and see if I can get it to go on without having to fight with it too much, because it is very, very small parts. And it's cutting threads as it goes, so it's a little bit tricky. And it's not doing its thing correctly. Let me try this again. Let me turn the light down here too so that it's a little bit brighter. I've actually got the directly overhead light for this bench pointing at the other one. Now that's the right side. I'm going to see if I can just get it to thread in here and at least start cutting hole or cutting threads, because all it's doing right now is scratching the paint on this clear plastic. Okay, that one started. And I realized from this side it looks a more subdued red. It's clear plastic with red paint on one side, as were the rain gutters. So let me put this back on here, feed that in there, see if I can get it to re-enter the same threads without crossing them up, which it's doing. It's going into the threads correctly, it's not crossing them up, which is what that sounded like, or screwing them up. Okay, there's that one. It was a little bit off kilter, so let me get this screw threaded in here. Don't screw up the part. It damaged the paint, but by getting that paint out of the way, which is going to be covered by the hinge, that might help just a little bit. Yeah. Okay. Got that out. I apologize if you can't see anything. Put it back through here. The screw keeps falling to the side as I'm trying to put the screw back, put it back into the plastic. Come on. I know you're gonna go in. It's just you're being a pain in my behind right now. Come on. Very gentle, very nicely. That's got it started. And go ahead and pick it up. So is how that looks. The hinges both work. So let me switch back over to the other camera. Get 2 more NM screws out. And then dip them in oil, and where that's going to go is right here. Screw hole here, screw hole here. This actually gives you access to to change the sign. You can also reach the one inside the cab, but it's the one on the outside is a whole lot easier to get to. So that one's threaded. Get the other one, get it threaded. I haven't said anything on any of the streams, but actually I think I may have on the either Sunday or the Friday night stream. This is the year of finishing models for me. I'm not starting anything new, which I'd really like to. That's a little bit difficult to get in there, so that means it's going to be a little bit difficult to get out. Let me see if I can get it to go up just a hair. But what I was saying is I'm not starting anything new until I've finished most of the models I've got already in work. Now that's going to be a little bit tricky to get open and closed all the time. That's why once the sign is set, I'm not messing with it. It catches a little bit here, this side. Actually, it catches a little bit on both sides. I'll be able to get it open using a pair of tweezers. And that's got it. Let me show what I was talking about with changing the sign. Grab it with the tweezers. Preferably grab the bottom, and then right here you got the gears for changing the sign. Probably, like I said, not going to ever change it. So that's stage 101 done. Just looking, arranging the wiring, fitting the rear framework. So yeah, that's another one that that's one I'm gonna just do off camera, and then I will do a video of what I have done, what I had to, where the things are routed. Plus I've got to also eventually get the Bluetooth mod that Horlicks and Ian over at Part Work Upgrades came up with. So hope you enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, come on over to Hobby Time Modelers on Facebook and on YouTube and see what's going on. We also have Discord. You're welcome to come over anytime, join us, and we have the Friday night, Sunday afternoon streams, which you have to get into the Discord to be part of the Discord to be able to join, but we welcome pretty much anybody. Have a good one. Have a good evening, good day. Have a great tomorrow. Take care of yourselves, and I will talk to you next time.